Hey everyone, welcome to another foiled mail day video. We got another big mail day today. Look at that. Those are a lot of foils, so let's get right to it. So many foils to go through. So little time. Up first, I really like the original Lightning Helix art. I mean the newer one as well that has a Johnny in it is nice. But I'm definitely a sucker for the older art. And surprisingly, not many versions of this are in foil. I think this is pretty much it. So it looks really, really beautiful. Currently brewing with Luris Countercat. A very skill-intensive deck. Actually, I mean, that deck tech probably has gone up by the time you're seeing this video. So I'm playing some number of Lightning Helix in that deck. So there you go. That's why I have it. Up next, also going to be in that Luris Countercat deck. One of the reasons why it's called Countercat is because you have Wild Nicottle in there, which is your cat warrior. Again, I really like this art, this version of Wild Nicottle. I really, really do. Very nice foiling. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful creature. And it's a fun card to play with, even in today's modern meta. I'm also working on a green stompy deck, not completely unique in idea. There's probably been a trillion green stompy decks brewed since the beginning of Magic, but I actually wanted to get my hands in it. So Lead the Stampede is in some number in that deck. I really like this art. Take a close look there, you see the Stampede going on under. And this dude doesn't look like he's necessarily leading it, more like getting out of the way. Maybe that's the point. But I found that art really cool. So got a play set. They're not that expensive. Not that expensive. Up next, awesome green creature for 3. Steel Leaf Champion. Look at that art. Whoa, that is pretty crazy. That looks really nice. Very, very cool. Yeah, and it's a 5/4 for 3. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. I'm gonna gobble up Blitz decks, Burn decks, Paralyze decks. I love it. And a 5/4 body is nothing to laugh at, and it's even more hilarious with Rancor attached to it. So, got a full play set. They look beautiful, just beautiful together. Up next, Pelt Collector, which I think is also a very awesome card. Very cool creature. I really like the design of this. Whenever another creature you control enters the battlefield or dies. So, multiple ways to trigger it. Even your creature dying is not necessarily the worst thing in the world if it could pump up Pelt Collector. And once it's a 4/4, it has trample. So, can't complain. Got a full playset of those. Looking very beautiful. Up next, Speak of the Devil, a card that's been reprinted a million times and still is expensive because, you know what, it's Rancor. Some cards, it doesn't matter how many times you print them, they maintain their value. And Rancor, well, I mean, to an extent they maintain their value. Rancor is one of them. I mean, look at Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt has been reprinted a trillion times as well. Still has value. That is pretty cool art. I love it. So of course, when you're playing Rancor, you almost always want to play 3 to 4 in your deck. I'm definitely playing 4 right now because it's just an awesome card. Never goes away. Annoys your opponent. Up next, we got some Pringles. I'm very much adopting this Pringles terminology as it seems everyone else has. I wanted to explore, and I actually really like this art. I don't know why. I find it funny. But check that out. That is brutal. Okay, it can't stand by itself yet. Again, this was hyper curled in the mail. I don't know how curled it was before it was shipped. I'm assuming it was relatively curled. Whatever, I'll fix them. I will fix them with some TLC. But yeah, that is super curled. Look at that. Oh man. Thank you, Wizards. And I mean, I could complain, but they're making record profits. They're not going to do anything. They're not going to do anything to fix this problem at all. The card that was hard to find in foil, I had to shop around, so I only have 2 right now. Collected Company. What a pricey card. I mean, I understand why. It's definitely deserved. But this was pricey to get. Also beautiful. Just beautiful. Beautiful artwork. And it's a classic. It is a classic, so I'm happy to have it. There we go, just 2. Waiting for the other 2 at some point. I guess you'll see it in a future mail day video. Alright, that was it for today. If you enjoyed my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content in general, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That stuff really helps me out a lot. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter also really helps. Sharing my content on social media really goes a long way. For you, it's a couple of clicks, couple of seconds, but for me, it's day and night. Really helps out the channel, so I would really appreciate it. If you want to go a bit further and support this channel through Patreon, check out the link in the description of this video. My community is slowly growing. I love it. My patrons are great. Give me great ideas. Check out the tiers. I basically set up the tiers in a way that, you know, at the end of every year, you get some of your money back in the form of magic cards. So check that out. All that info is on Patreon. Thanks, and have a good one.